When you are walking around the LaSalle, Ville-Emard, and Verdun areas, you may have noticed posters like these popping up all over the place. That's because there's a by-election in this riding of LaSalle, Émard, and Verdun on Monday, September 16th. Now, why is there a by-election? That's because former Liberal MP and Cabinet Minister David Lametti resigned, so the job is vacant. And this area has been mostly red, but the NDP, the Conservative, and the Bloc Québécois are hoping to take it over. So why should you care about the by-election? Let's take a walk and I'll explain it to you. By-elections usually have a low voter turnout. Last year, when Liberal MP Marc Garneau called it quits in NDG Westmount, only 30% of people showed up to vote for his replacement. People don't feel informed enough about the issues to make a decision, or some people just don't know that the by-election is happening. And I spoke to many different voters. 3 issues that are really on their minds: housing, the cost of living, and the environment.
Affordability, just cost of living in general, and of course the ability to be able to purchase a house as a millennial.
Inflation has been quite high, and it's getting harder and harder for people like me. I live on a pension, and every week goes by, it costs me more to live.
Social issues, helping family, helping people, obviously immigration, the environment, these are issues like that I really care about, and obviously like the war in Palestine, all that.
So why should you vote? Well, the winner of this by-election will be representing you in the House of Commons. And more than that, we are in a unique political moment. The NDP ripped up the deal with the Liberals to support its government. So that means a general election can be triggered at any given moment. But what's even more interesting, the ballot itself. Look at this. There are more than 90 names. And this means that when you head to the polling stations to vote, this is what you will encounter. Why are there so many names? A lot of people are protesting against the Canadian election laws, saying that it needs to be reformed. This is a Canadian record for the most names on a ballot in history, breaking the record previously set earlier this summer in Toronto. And while this is an overwhelming number of candidates, you may recognize some of them, most notably 2 municipal councillors here in Montreal, Laura Palestini and Craig Sauvé. So now you are ready for the crazy long ballot, but where do you actually cast your vote? Polls open on September 16 at 9:30 in the morning, closing at 9:30 at night. And if you are not registered to vote, you can do so online or in person at the polling station. Don't expect to find out the results quickly. It is a close race, and the huge ballot will take time to tally. Ultimately, the Liberal minority government is no longer NDP protected, so the winner of this riding could be battling back for their spot in less than a year. Even so, your vote could have a ripple effect on the country's political future. But no pressure.